children numbered in the hundreds, and today, by a conservative estimate, there are about 1,000 of us or more running around someplace in North America. Thank you.
Brother Tom Giemeyer.
And I think we also forgot to recognize our former Judge Executive of Boone County, Bruce Ferguson. And Judge Ferguson is also a member of the SAR, as is your brother, I believe. So we appreciate you being here, also a Tanner descendant. I have just a few comments to make about the importance and the significance of the DAR, the Daughters of the American Revolution, the CAR, the Children of the American Revolution, and the SAR, the Sons of the American Revolution. We are all entitled by our bloodlines and our ties to the American Revolution for membership in these prestigious societies. It's often been said that our history of any patriotic organization like the SAR, DAR, CAR, Society of 1812, we're one generation away from extinction. Because if people don't pick up the torch and carry that torch, that history could be lost. Not only your personal history, your ties to your descendant, who I noticed was born in 1754, over 200, almost 260 years ago, his birth. That's a tremendous amount of family history. That's a tremendous amount of family pride. So I guess my plea to you today is, take the time to fill out the applications, join those organizations that you are entitled to because of your ancestors' sacrifice during the Revolutionary War, probably the most critical time in the formation of this country. You are entitled to that. Our objectives are very clear. Our objectives are very noble. They're patriotic. They're historic. They're educational. Just Friday we had over 3,000 students down at Big Bone Lick at the Salt Festival. That was education at its best. 3,000 students seeing living history in that state park. Today we are commemorating, we're honoring a revolutionary patriot. That's historic. That's patriotic. And for many of us who've never been to a grave marking, that's also educational. So I encourage you to join those organizations to which you're entitled. Do something. If we all share the load, then it's easy for us to all pull that wagon, if we all share it. And if you have your children and your grandchildren, encourage them to get involved with the CAR. Chuck's wife, Ruth Korsenborn, is a very, very big, important person with the Children of the American Revolution. So we encourage you to do that, and let's get the next generations involved. Keep your history moving, keep it alive, keep that memory, that proud memory, that honor among your family members. Perpetuate that, if at all possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Now we come to that portion of our floral tributes in a memorial to Frederick Tanner. And we're going to begin with the Tanner family descendants, Emily Hicks and daughter Madeline. 9th and 10th generation Tanner descendants. Are there any other Tanner descendants that have a floral tribute? If not, we'll move to the Boone County chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, and those members in attendance.
Those girls with those dresses are sexy.
Betsy Ross and her crew. Rebecca Bryant Boone chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, Ruth Corsenbaum, 5th District Regent DAR. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I too am married and have to take the woman's last strike sometimes. Thank you. Because that's what we expect them to do for us. Amen. Kentucky Society, Sons of the American Revolution, John Clay Barnett, Kentucky Society Youth Contacts Chairman. Governor Isaac Shelby Chapter, Sons of the American Revolution, Chuck Scott. Okay, do we have another one over there that needs to be placed? Well, I didn't know that y'all would recognize I left you out. Simon Kenton Chapter, Kentucky Society. Harry Giemeyer, Vice President, Kentucky Society. That's the last of our floral tributes. Now our musical tribute by Chuck Scott and Charlie Scott.
We started doing a song early in the year called The Parting Glass. This is an old Irish folk song that when good friends would get together, they would have one glass for the road as they started to leave. And the second verse has to do with leaving good friends, but one of them maybe not leaving. And we thought it would be good when we do grave ceremonies, so we'll let you be the judge. I will play one verse, and then Chuck Scott will sing the verses for you.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm I ever done. Alas, it was to none but me, and all I've done for want of wit. I forgot the last line. Two memories I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. Oh, all the comrades that here I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that here I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. Since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all.
Thank you, we deserve that so very richly. Now I've got to change some of my paperwork, but we have a treat for you. Have that telephone around there. That ought to get that back. Yeah. I want to share with you the fact that each and every person that serves that flag gets two things from the government. The government promises to give them a grave marker and promises to give them, thank you sir, give them a coffin drape, a coffin flag. In a few moments we're going to share with you with that. These can be purchased. They're $87. And but anyway, the United States government gives one to everyone that serves that flag. Now I'm going to share something else with you before we get to the flag. I want to share with you the National Society of Sons of the American Revolution tribute, which is here under this cover. Tom, were you going to unveil this later?
You can unveil it right now, of course.
Right now, but suit you fine. You want to explain this, or you want me to?
I think you better do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now you can have that cover if you would.